Terrion Thomas, known as Mr. Prada on TikTok, was arrested for the unaliving of Baton Rouge therapist William Nicholas Abraham. UWK has compiled a detailed timeline. On Saturday, September 28th at 11 a.m., surveillance video shows Abraham arriving at Thomas's apartment complex. According to the affidavit, a violent physical altercation took place inside the apartment. Hours later in the afternoon of September 28th, investigators say witnesses observed Thomas struggling as he dragged an object wrapped in a blue-colored tarp down the stairs of his apartment complex and loaded it into Abraham's vehicle, a 2018 black Lincoln MKZ. It's unclear whether witnesses saw Thomas dragging the object immediately after the altercation in the apartment or if there was a significant time gap. The next day, September 29th at 8:25 a.m., Tangipahoa Parish Sheriff's deputies responded to a call regarding a suspicious item in a tarp along Highway 51 near Fluker. Deputies identified the item as Abraham's remains. Investigators noted that Abraham was wearing the same clothes he'd been seen wearing in surveillance footage when entering Thomas's apartment the previous day. Court documents revealed that Abraham's body was wrapped in a gray comforter with dark-colored duct tape securing it. The documents also stated that Abraham's head was covered with a dark towel and that he appeared to have sustained blunt force trauma to the head. In the afternoon of September 29th, Abraham's vehicle was spotted at the Juban Crossing Shopping Center in Denham Springs. Surveillance footage from the business, which sources tell UWK was the Academy Sports and Outdoors, reportedly shows Thomas exiting the Lincoln and walking into the store. Tangipahoa Sheriff's Office issued a Louisiana statewide BOLO bulletin regarding Abraham's missing vehicle. On September 30th at 12:20 p.m., Baton Rouge police located Abraham's vehicle at an office complex near Sherwood Forest Boulevard and Coursey Boulevard. When officers attempted a traffic stop, the driver, identified by investigators as Thomas, fled and crashed the vehicle into several parked cars. In the afternoon of September 30th, investigators said that after the pursuit, Thomas was given a ride by a family member from the Sherwood Forest area to his apartment near Picardy Avenue between Essen Lane and Bluebonnet Boulevard. A search warrant was obtained and East Baton Rouge Parish Sheriff's deputies searched Thomas's apartment. According to the arrest warrant affidavit, deputies found evidence of a violent altercation, including a significant amount of and multiple sharp objects and other throughout the apartment. DNA samples collected from the scene were submitted to the Louisiana State Police Crime Lab for analysis. That evening, the Tangipahoa Parish Sheriff's Office released photos of a black male identified as a person of interest in Abraham's case. The images captured from surveillance footage at Academy Sports and Outdoors on Sunday afternoon were released before Thomas was officially named several hours later. On October 1st, the Baton Rouge Police Department issued a warrant for Thomas's arrest on charges of aggravated criminal damage to property, resisting an officer, and unauthorized use of a motor vehicle. These charges were related to the Sherwood Forest Boulevard incident and not directly linked to Abraham's M-word. There, Mr. Prada was accused of ramming into a police officer's car. The family member who had given him a ride told authorities he had boarded a bus to Dallas. He was reportedly sitting on a park bench when he was apprehended and was booked into the Dallas County Justice Center. On October 2nd, Louisiana State Police matched the DNA from Thomas's apartment to Abraham. East Baton Rouge Parish investigators contacted Thomas at the Dallas County Justice Center, where he invoked his right to counsel. On October 2nd at 9:52 p.m., a judge signed an arrest warrant charging Thomas with second-degree M-word and obstruction of justice. Terrion Thomas is currently being held without bond in the Dallas County Jail, pending transfer back to East Baton Rouge Parish.